Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Look, I'm going to show you where I am. I'm parked right on the sand in this really pretty amazing beach, and all free. There are a few campers around here, and yeah, it's quite cool. We have a supermarket just behind us, like 5 minutes away. Every day brings challenges and surprises, and when I'm inside the van with the door shut, sometimes for a moment I forget I live in a vehicle. Most of the times parked in a place recommended by someone on the internet. In Asia, I live in a vehicle in Asia. Can you believe it? God, my life is so unpredictable. I never know where I am. I never know the names of the cities or the towns where I am. My mom kept asking me, but I never know. My life is just unpredictable. I don't know where I am today. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I know I'm on a beach somewhere in the country, but I actually have no idea of the name of this place. Sometimes I do know where I am if they are popular places, but other times I have no idea, especially when it's so spontaneous. And yeah, most of the times the places are quite hard to pronounce or to write or to remember. So most of the times I have a hard time remembering where I am. There is an app that we just started using recently called Polar Steps, and it's actually really good because it allows you to track all the places where you are and share that with family, friends, or other people that you meet on the road. So you actually have like a list of all the places that you visited. And that has been really helpful, especially for my parents, that they can check where I am all the time and probably know the name of the places better than myself.
I got a few comments from people saying
they would like to do van life, but they actually feel quite scared about it. So I decided to share something with you. Sometimes I have these panic moments, as if wondering what if it's dangerous, the place where I am. I start having these awful thoughts about people breaking into my house, and then I need to calm myself and remember that I'm in a safe place, I'm in a safe country, and I am inside my house. And to be honest, those feelings of fear never go away. And I used to have them quite often, like in a daily basis at first, in the first months. But I have to say that I don't have them as often now. They never go away, but I don't have them as often for sure. And somehow I'm starting to feel more and more comfortable with the feeling of uncertainty. And there is a quote that I read recently that I want to share with you that goes like something like, your new life is going to cost you your old life. It's going to cost you your relationship or friendships. It's going to cost you your comfort zone. It's going to cost you to be liked and understood, but it doesn't matter. You're ready. I don't know what you think about that quote, but as soon as I heard it, it stuck with me, and it kind of actually have helped me to navigate certain situations. There are many sacrifices that I made to pursue this dream, and I still feel scared. Somehow I think it's normal, but there hasn't been one moment where I regret starting this lifestyle. I still can't believe how you can park here for free, surrounded by other campers in a really chill atmosphere. This is pretty good. This is pretty great. The water is so refreshing right now.
Life on the road has been quite an adventure lately. We've been traveling all around the country, experiencing so many incredible moments, but I have to admit, I haven't been the best at documenting and sharing these experiences with you. Sometimes, with all the footage I have scattered here and there, it's challenging to piece together a cohesive story. And I'm still figuring out my filming style and what I'm comfortable sharing.
I honestly can't shake the feeling that I've let you down. I've been in some absolutely breathtaking locations, yet I haven't fully shared those moments with you. Being constantly on the move, going from place to place, can be exhausting. Sometimes it feels like it would be better to just settle down, establish a routine, and truly savor each moment, like in places like this where it's free to park and it's so chill here, and just live slow. That's why deciding whether it's worth driving 7 hours to reach a specific destinations can be such a tough call. Just a month ago, we found ourselves debating whether to make the journey to Cappadocia. I'm sure we are not the only one who has been captivated by the perfect image on Instagram, only to discover that reality doesn't quite match up the expectations. Moving from place to another, experiencing so many things in such a short time, it's actually quite hard not to compare places and rate them between each other. I know it's unfair because our experiences can be highly influenced by our mood, the weather, how crowded the place is, the day of the week. So it's kind of fair that we rate destination against each other, but yeah, it's something that unfortunately we do. Cappadocia, however, stayed all expectations. It truly felt like a magical and liberating place to be in. On our journey there, we decided to extend our trip to visit a massive salty lake. The photos we've seen with birds walking around made it seem like something out of a fairy tale. So we took on the challenge, driving along a really rough and undefined path for an hour in the dark. Waking up in that remote location was surreal. The vastness of the shallow lake in the distance made us feel incredibly small. Just two tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. So curiosity led us to send our drone soaring into the sky to capture the scenes from above. But as we watched the footage, I couldn't share the feeling of disappointment. It didn't seem as special as I'd imagined. It just seemed as water, like a sea or a lake, like it's a regular lake. And I felt guilty for putting our van through such a rough terrain and added extra time to our journey. But then we decided to step out onto the salty lake, and that's when the magic truly revealed itself. Walking on those salt flats was unlike anything I ever experienced before. Feeling the salt crunch beneath my feet, seeing the crystal clear, vibrant blue water, it was pure bliss. All of this is salt. Can you believe it? As I stood here taking in a breathtaking scenery, I couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Moments like these remind me of just how privileged we are to experience the beauty and serenity of nature firsthand, despite the challenge of our journey. Being able to park our camper van in such a remote, untouched location is a true blessing. And seeing the reflection of our cozy home on the tranquil, quiet, and chill water, well, it's just adorable.
And what about you? Would you drive 2 more hours to come to this place?
It seems this place has awakened Liam's cute and romantic side too. I caught him writing our names in the salt, a small gesture that speaks volume about the magic of this place. Sometimes certain places have a way of making you feel truly alive, connected, present, and in awe of the world around you. They remind you that life is beautiful, that anything is possible, and that when you open yourself up to the moment, you can find beauty in the simples of things. Not saying that this moment was, or this place was simple. I realized that I would never have been able to experience these feelings of freedom and connection if it weren't for the freedom to travel in our van and to take the decision to just take on the challenge and drive. Sure, van life is just challenges and inconvenience, but the ability to explore new places, wake up to stunning views like this, and experience things I've never seen before is truly liberating. I'm getting caught up with emotion just by only seeing this footage. And as I reflect on our journey to the salty lake, I'm reminded of the importance of embracing the unexpected and finding beauty in the simplest of moments. It's not always about getting to see the beautiful, perfect picture that you saw on the internet or you dreamt about. It's about how that place makes you feel, really. It's the journey itself, the experiences, the memories, and the connections we make along the way. Liam went to a gym nearby. I love his company, and I come to realize that we've grown quite dependent on each other, to be honest, which is probably not ideal. But yeah, anyway, I love his company. Nevertheless, however, I really like to have this time on my own. That's why I decided not to go. I really like to have time to pursue my own interests and to engage with you all. I'm planning to prepare some food so he's ready when he comes back. He's been super thoughtful for the last few days, preparing lots of meals. Our usual dynamic works well. If he cooks, I clean, or if he cooks in the morning, I cook in the evening, and so on. But yeah, to be honest, lately I've been spending quite a bit of time with the laptop, so I haven't been contributing as much in the cooking process. And I do think it's quite important to don't take advantage of each other. It's good to be fair, and especially when you live in such a small space, right? Lately, we've been eating lots of beef and lamb meals because we realized that it's one of the best ways of eating a lot of good meat in a cheap way. So we tend to go to the supermarket and buy lots of meals and just fill our plate with meat and then add lots of veggies and another fat things on top of it, like cheese, olives, avocados, and things like that. And this is the result. To be honest, it's pretty simple, but really tasty. It doesn't take much to prepare it either, so it's perfect. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and please leave me some comments with your feedbacks or with questions, and I'll make sure I answer. I also want to say that if you didn't know, I have another channel in Spanish. So if you speak English and want to practice in Spanish, I'll leave the link down below. please go and check it out. And yeah, there is a lot more that I want to share with you about Turkey, so stay tuned. See you next week.